One thing I do well is cook. I never want anyone to go hungry, Ken.
I'm serving food.
I feel that women were a large part of the war effort and the functioning of the army during the 18th century. So most goods that we have that we're using at this time were from Britain. So women were changing their daily lives and making their own lives harder, boycotting British goods at home. And even some women learned to spin and weave fabric at home in order to help the war effort.
Prepare to advance. Fire by files. Company. Advance. Fire.
Yes!
Shoulder, file off. Cast about, prepare to spring rammers. Two steps forward to the front, march. Cartridge box inspection. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the event. What we're going to portray for you today is a little bit of street fighting. It is how they would have fought in the battle of like Ridgefield. So we will be advancing and retreating, firing upon each other. We are our group, which thank you. Flash in the pan. The pan flash. I mean the whole thing, not just the fluff at the beginning.
Like 14 steps away.
Huzzah! The king, the cause, the church, and the laws. God save the king. The king, the church, and the laws. The king, the cause.
Step on your left foot.
So he like runs upstairs and like going to get dressed and then like he comes out in his back door, right? And like opens the car and then throws the gun. Might be where the gun is, right? And then throws the gun. Might be where the gun is, right? Throws another gun.
So you could freeze to death in one day, right?
That's right. Quite adequate. So we've been out push my rank. It's a pleasure to work with you. That's right.
Welcome to Saratoga.
Did you bring stuff to eat, Jake?
That is fair.
Yes, you would probably fire around 3 volleys and then go in with the bayonet. The bayonet was the primary weapon, especially for the British Army. To this day, the English soldiers are renowned for their skill with with steel, with cold steel. But that was the idea. The idea was to break their ranks and to get them to run. Now, you would probably fire around 3 volleys. How you would start is you would start with your artillery. You'd fire, if you're going to take the offensive, you would fire a few round shots with your artillery, but you wouldn't aim directly into them. You would aim in front of them so that the ball starts to ricochet and take out legs. That way you can take out more men. If you just fire directly, you'll just you let it bounce around. Then they would be told to charge your bayonets, which would mean they would take and go, boom, just stand stock still like that. And yell, huzzah! Might have have a couple thousand people over on the side with their bayonets like this. Then you would say to your drummer, beat slow march. The company will advance. They go forward. They don't go running across the field. You don't want to exhaust your men. I mean, look at all the stuff I'm wearing. Now picture a private with a full backpack and everything else. They'd be exhausted. So you'd go very slow, sinister drumbeat, and you're moving forward like a machine. You're not warriors, you're soldiers. You're working as a team. And you got a couple thousand people coming at you with bayonets, slowly, sinister. My regiment, the Pawtuxet Rangers, Rhode Island Historic Militia, was chartered on October 29th of 1774. Rhode Island still has a militia system. We are still considered to be part of the armed forces, believe it or not. We can't be federalized because we elect our officers rather than have them appointed over us. Our boss of the militia is the Adjutant General of the National Guard, Rhode Island National Guard.
Here, Jay is a representative of our town council. He's going to read a resolution that was actually passed back in the late 1700s. Mr. Jim Manning is our town manager. He's also here on behalf of the town. I do want to read a land acknowledgement statement that the town council adopted several years ago. The town of South Kingstown pays homage to the indigenous people and land on which the town is now located. Let this acknowledgement serve as a reminder of our ongoing efforts to recognize, honor, and reconcile and partner with the Narragansett tribe whose land and water we benefit from today. And with that, please deliver the news of the day to the High Sheriff.
Good afternoon, Town Crier.
Afternoon, kind sir. I have good news from the South Kingstown Town Council.
By all means, let's hear it.
Hear thee, hear thee! I'm Councilman Jay Wedgemont. I'm here with South Kingstown Town Manager Jim Manny, and I'm here on behalf of the South Kingstown Town Council to read that at a town meeting held in South Kingstown, the 11th day in February AD 1774, it was voted and resolved unanimously that one, that we are loyal and dutiful subjects of His Majesty King George III,
Huzzah!
and as such are willing at all times to hazard our lives and fortunes in defense of his royal person, and that part of the British Constitution which secures to the subject the enjoyment of their natural rights and privileges. 2, that the act of the British Parliament claiming a right to tax the Americans without their consent is a direct violation of the British Constitution, and if persisted in, will inevitably reduce the Americans to a state of slavery. 3, that the act of said Parliament allowing East India Company to export tea to America, subject to the duty payable here, is an open attempt to enforce a ministerial plan and a violent attack upon the liberties of America. 4, that we will not buy, sell, or consume, or suffer any persons or persons by, for, or under us to buy, sell, consume any East India tea imported into America while subject to a duty payable here. 5, that we will look upon any person who shall directly or indirectly countenance this attempt or in any wise aid or assist in introducing, landing, or housing any such tea as an enemy to his country. And 6, that this town will stand firm within our brethren in this colony and in the other colonies in North America, in all remaining injustible and laudable measures for this preservation of their rights and privileges. A true copy witness, Benjamin Peckham, South Kingstown Town Clerk. Mr. Pryor.
Thank you, Councilman.
Treason!
Give us liberty or give us death.
We shall not comply with that, sir. Have we not sent our troops to your cities to maintain law and order? You should be embracing us and welcoming us.
If you haven't seen the past couple
Not
weeks,
telling
we're
us
not
to
enjoying
leave.
it.
Say that our king is insane, but he is not. In fact, he is a stable genius. He says so himself. Just comply, and you shall be fine. After all, do we not take these sons of liberty away? And without any due process, we will take them back to England and try them for treason, which is what we should do.
Thank you.